Good evening. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network presents the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program, the second one for the 2016-2017 school year. This is our news for Wednesday, September 14, 2016. Our camera people tonight are Barry and Cody. Video engineer and producer is Russell. Sound engineer is yours truly. Teleprompter Dan. Prompter is Myra. Our news anchors are Elizabeth and Nicholas, and we have Ciara doing the meteorology. This is your news director, Edward, and now the news.
Good afternoon and welcome to the DCTV 4-H News and Weather Program. Help keep our kids' news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Hello, I'm Nicholas, and the following story is from the MSN News. 7-year-old dog rescued from a small barn after years of neglect gets much-needed haircut. A resilient young dog rescued from barn in Tennessee after years of neglect is getting a new leash on life following an epic haircut. Lazarus, a 7-year-old premium mountain dog, lived 7 years of his life in filth, feces, and an overgrown 35-pound coat of fur. According to Gene Harrison, owner of the Big Fluffy Dog Rescue, the dog's owner suffered from mental illness and called on a family member for help. His relative notified the rescue teams, and soon volunteers came to Lazarus's aid, including 2 groomers who helped the poor pooch shed his massive fur. Lazarus will be up for adoption when he regains his strength and is comfortable living with a new family. The following stories from the Cortez Journal. Man, dog rescued from Mountain View Crest. A balmy Labor Day hike on Missouri Ridge led to a rainy night weathered in wilderness for 70-year-old local man and his black Labrador Sprite. Neither suffered injuries, only the rain and cold, which made for hypothermic conditions. La Plata County emergency responders rescued the man at 8:05 a.m. Tuesday. Returning from a day hike, the man and his dog were walking ahead of about 10 friends on the trail, according to La Plata County Search and Rescue President Ron Corkish. When the rest of the group reached their car at the trailhead, they realized the man was missing. The crew deployed a Flight for Life helicopter to scout the terrain until about midnight, when renewed their efforts on Tuesday morning with the search canines. It never hurts to put small tarps, matches, food, and first aid things in the backpack for even just a day outing. This story is from the Durango Herald. Attempts to rescue a lost llamas fell in the Winmuchi Wilderness. Efforts to capture 2 pack llamas that have been stranded for a month in Winmuchi Wilderness have so far been unsuccessful. The llamas, Donson and Chai, accompanied 2 women who became lost in 2 cold nights in the rugged terrain northwest of Valsito Reservoir. The women were ultimately rescued by helicopters, but had to set the llamas free to fend for themselves. There have been 2 sightings, including one on August 22nd, on which McWhorter was close enough to lasso Donson, but he slipped out of the rope and moved to higher ground, Ramser said. With hunters abundant this time of year, Ramser hopes her husband are hopeful someone will report the location. She has placed signs on at the trailheads and reached out to people going from the area, including a cattle rancher. Now I'll be giving you dumb laws in Alaska. Moose may not be viewed from an airplane. I hope that's just during hunting season. While it's illegal to shoot bears waking a sleeping bear for the purpose of taking photographs is prohibited. It's considered an offense to push a live moose out of a moving airplane. In Anchorage, no one may tie their pet dog to the roof of a car. For all you would-be pranksters out there, it's illegal to string a wire across any road. In Fairbanks, it is considered an offense to feed alcoholic beverages to a moose. At Hines, a person may only carry a reclined slingshot if the person has received their appropriate license. Very surprising. And now Ciara. Now the weather with Ciara. Sorry.
This is meteorologist Ciara, and I'll be giving you the weather report. The current temperature is 72 degrees. This is meteorologist Ciara, and I'll be giving you the current weather report. The current temperature is 72 degrees. The high for today was 75 degrees. The low was 49 degrees. Winds are from 1 to 12 miles per hour from the south. The barometer is at 29.82 inches and is falling. The humidity is at 26%. Today there has been 207 inches of moisture measured by the DCTV weather station. Moisture for the month is 1/1600 of an inch. And now I'll be giving you Big Map. Once again, we have large areas of rain across the Pacific Northwest, west, and into the center of the country. Pennsylvania and the Virginias have rain. From Maine to Florida along the Atlantic coast, there are scattered areas of rain. The Carolinas are getting their coast wet too. Across the south of the nation, starting with Texas and running through Florida, we find more rain and some thunderstorms in Florida. And now I'll be giving you the 5-day forecast. Thursday, mostly sunny, high 73, low 35. Friday, mostly sunny, high 74, low 38. Saturday, mostly sunny, high 74, low 39. Sunday, mostly sunny, high 75, low 40. Monday, mostly sunny, high 78, low 41. Now for our climate change report. I'm your climatologist, and I'll be giving you the CO2 report. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is one of the principal causes of climate change, and it is important that we report the CO2 weekly change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability, resulting in significant swings worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures. The following are the CO2 numbers for this week. CO2 for the week of September 12, 2016 in parts per million is 400.97. CO2 2 weeks ago was 400.98. CO2 last year was 397.91. CO2 10 years ago was 379.3. CO2 50 years ago was 318.64. Thank you, Dr. Peter Taines of the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, and Michael McGee of the CO2.Earth website for this information. Remember that you can help keep our kids' news show on the air by buying a sponsorship. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Thank you, and back to our news director.
Well, that's the end of another DCTV 4-H news program. This is your news director, Edward, saying good night, and thank you for watching.